Good morning, YouTubies. How are we? Glad you came into old Steve-O's world. A little update, progress report from old Steve-O. Yes. Let me shut this truck off. I think my camera's vibrating. There we go. I shouldn't start melting. It's getting incredibly hot, guys. You know, to be a beekeeper in Florida, you have really got to be able to take the elements, and it is getting very hot. I work in, at least 110 heat index. But you work smarter, not harder. Yeah. And I just thought I'd let you guys know what's going on. Again, making some cabbage. These cabbage palms just keep pushing. They just keep pushing. It starts around June and then keeps cranking out. I've seen it all the way into September. Wow, it's incredible. I harvested a little honey down on the bayfront, and I see bees working mangroves, and I really have, it's kind of a darker honey. I've never worked it in the past, never have. I've always been up on the higher ground until September. Then I'd go get close to the water, down around Northport. And but there's so much pepper up my way now. I don't need to go travel a lot of distances. Still having issues with swift mud. They have lots of land tied up. Taxpayer land, by the way, tied up. You and I bought this stuff for them. But they won't let us utilize it except very little certain things, okay? Now, I told you about the 6,500 acres is convenient for me here. No, Steve, you just cannot. Steve-O, you can't have that. No. We're going to put you about 9 miles more to the east. And I haven't gone out there, guys. I'm just refusing to go out there. I don't even want to drive it, okay? To scout it. They said, look it over and see if that's what you might like, and then we'll give you the rules and the do's and the don'ts. And oh, by the way, you're going to have insurance. Instead of just sending me a whole, emailing me the rules and regs and the do's and the don'ts and what this insurance stuff's all about, spend more flipping money. They just don't understand how much with this stupid administration we have here with stupid gas prices, what it takes to run a small business like mine, okay? Just that money's no object, because we have free taxpayer money that we're utilizing. Screw you. We're good. You bad. Yeah. So, old Steve-O is relentless. Yeah. I am relentless when it comes to something I want to do. Yeah. You ever see Geronimo, guys? He was a Plains Indian. I have Plains Indian blood in me. I don't know, maybe I'm real close to Geronimo. I don't know. I have more Indian blood in me than Pocahontas. I know that. But anyway, so yeah, I don't give up. So they just basically say no. I've got actually 2 locations along the waterfront, okay? And 2 of these homeowners have been mixed up with swift mud. And the one guy says it's a beautiful location this guy gave me, guys. Beautiful. He's got like almost 1.5 acres right on the water. It's in a Brazilian pepper, mangrove, cabbage palm jungle. It's on a stilt home. These are all stilt homes on the water. And he said, the park that's right here, we got a park right here. I said, yeah, I know that. And I put my cards on there, and no response. He said, yeah. They are really particular about this stuff. But I have a little inside deal, but I don't deal with them anymore, but I can talk to them. So I said, that would be fantastic. You could talk to them and get me in there, you know. I'd like to put, 10 units in there. Anyway, he talked to him. I talked to him the other day. And I went around, made my rounds. I did that little mini harvest, right? And I took 2 bottles apiece for five of my people that are letting me on their property. And I gave them 2 bottles apiece. And I told them, I said, listen, there's more coming, okay? There's more coming. They are just tickled pink, guys, about, sharing my sweet stuff. And so I asked the fella, I said, did you talk? Yeah, I talked to him. It's just no. He said, they just say no. They don't give reasons. They just say no. I said, you know why they say no? Because their head is so large, they can't fit normally through a 36-inch door opening, okay? Once they have that power, like these numbnuts that we have running the country right now, these stupid fools that don't understand where their paycheck's coming from, they are the controlling gods. It's the evil empire, I call it. And yeah, I think God's watching out for me, guys. I really do. Because I've asked him to watch out for my bees and watch out for Steve-O. Keep me strong, keep me healthy, so I can keep getting it on, all right? And so far, he's doing exactly that. My back issues, since I've been coming here, I'm fixing to go into Planet Fitness and work out. My low back issues are gone. I'm humping honey boxes, bee boxes, everything. Working slow. He works slow in this heat like an old gopher turtle, okay? Slow and easy wins the race, like Martin always says. Slow and easy wins the race. So, anyway, yes. And I asked him, when this goofy crap started happening with our great leader. Yes, with our great leader, and I knew bad stuff was coming for him, because they can't, he's self-made. He's self-made. They hate that. They want to take money, just like Swiftmud, take your money and screw you, okay? Now, back to Swiftmud. Let me keep going with that. I asked the man to protect Donald J. Trump. Please. He's the only thing going to save this country right now. And we got to have, once his 4 years is over, we got to get more in with like-thinking people like him to keep this thing going. These idiots on the left are completely insane, greedy. Big pharma, big ag, all of them control these people, keeping them in 2 or 3 houses, mansions. They come in, public servants with a salary that's totally over the top, but that is not going to get it for them. They have to have several homes. Yes, champagne with every meal, high-end, everything for them. And what's a beautiful part about everything they're eating is totally garbage, just to make it's feel-good food. Like sugar is feel-good food. Honey is a feel-good food. I use honey as medicine only. I do not slobber it all over biscuits and pancakes. I don't even eat that stuff, guys. But I will sell you all you want to eat. All right? So maybe I'm part of the problem by raising honeybees. I don't know. But the main thing with honeybees, as far as I'm concerned, I'm helping the entire flipping planet Earth by these little pollinators that I raise, okay? They're not only pollinating, your watermelons and your other high sugar foods, but they're also pollinating all of the natural stuff. And that is a thumbs up. I told them before, over here Swiftmud, all I want is 2 months. I want April and May. I'm out of there. And I can show you exactly where to put these bees. It will not conflict with anybody. Now, the park that they gave me said, you can have over there. It's 9 miles east, though. Oh, 9 miles east. I get to burn some more freaking fuel. Yes, that's going to be good. But I got to looking at the deal over there, guys. It's got more flipping activity than the park I want to get into. Yeah. I don't know how many acres that is. I don't even care. I don't even care. They've got RC planes flying. They got horses. You can hike. You can, I think, bicycle, RC, and I don't know what all other shenanigans they got going on over there. I'm not going in. But how I tricked them. Here's how the old Steve-O's tricked them. I'm going to utilize guys, listen to this. I'm utilizing everything in my area, okay, up against their fences. So whether they like it or not, okay, I'm utilizing their land, and they don't even know it. These flipping airheads don't even know it until they watch this video, okay? And if you know somebody in Swift Mud, hey, watch Steve-O's video. You guys have been pricks. You haven't been letting him in. But he's a renegade, okay? Old Steve-O's a renegade, and he's going to use your land, our land, okay? You may have stole it from the friggin', you know, indigenous people, but we're going to use it anyway, okay? Whether you like it or not. Now, you could do an assassination attempt on old Steve-O like you did Donald J, okay? That whole deal, guys, that whole friggin' deal. That whole deal, guys, stinks on a truckload of crushed ice. Yeah. That whole deal is bad. And you can't, there's something going on there that really reeks. We have got to flush this toilet, guys, and we got to do it with this election. And you're probably, a lot of you lefties out there, Steve, I didn't come over here to listen to, you know, a political speech. There's nothing political here at all. This is just good old Injun survival. It's unreal. No, we can't have these people running a weenie stand, hot dog or lemonade stand, much less this freaking country. Okay, that's enough venting for now. Let's move on with future projects, okay? I'm thinking this old man can work 40 colonies. I'm staying in shape, guys. I'm not here to play. I'm staying in shape, and I'm doing it pretty much for the bees. And Miss Daisy's, whatever she likes, okay? That's why I'm doing this. Plus the fact I enjoy the hell out of it. If you're going to have a hobby, get one that you enjoy. So, yes, I'm working these bees in Swift Mud land, but they don't even know it. I'm working their fence lines. All of these locations that guy's got, I'm up against their fence. I'm up against their fence. They don't even freaking know it. Oh boy. And most of these locations, except with the exception of one, it's a move in and stay there year round location. Yeah. I can get saw palmetto and gallberry when that's over. And after I can get that in April and May, and after that, June, here comes the cabbage, and then right there, here comes the mangroves. Yes, everything is falling in place for Steve-O. I've got one location on the water. The man was going to let me drive this truck down there to the spot. He was going to let me drive my truck down there. I got to look at that situation. I told him, I said, I appreciate it, bro. But you've got these pavers here, and his wife's into ornamental plants, and it's really tight. I have to squeeze my truck through, and then there was some overhanging exotic stuff. I didn't even know what it is. All I knew is I looked at it and it's fragile. Okay, it's fragile stuff. I said, sir, I appreciate what you're telling me, but I do not want to bump any of this stuff with this truck, because I know darn well I'm going to snap one of these branches and then I'm going to get the boot here. He started thinking. He said, yeah, I know how my wife is. I said, I've seen her work over there, and I'm telling you, I do not want to destroy anything here. So, Steve-O, I went online looking, and this one fella created a hand truck. There's several out there. They're making electric beach carts, and this is and that and that and this. And I said, man, I don't want to. I got to be able to pick this thing up. I just need to get. I got about an 80-yard haul down to the seawall, and then my bees are right up against a swift mud fence. And I've got to take bees up a hill 80 yards to my truck. And all I got to do is pick the bees or honey supers, put it on a hand truck, and get it to the hill. Now, I've done it by turning the cart around, grabbing the cart, Chinaman style, and dragging it up the hill. That's not too bad. But I would like to put 10 units in there. So you're going to be moving, you're going to be moving like 500 pounds of honey up and down this hill. So I'm going to create an electric cart. I'll take you along on that little journey. I already have the cart. I've had it since I've moved. It's a beefy cart. I've moved barrels of honey with it back in the day in the 80s when I was really into making honey. I have moved barrels of honey, and those dudes weigh about 660, 680 a piece. Yeah, you're right, 680 pounds. Yeah, I have moved them around, not far, but I've moved them around in the shop with that cart. So I know that cart's beefy. I'm nowhere near putting that. I'm going to be maybe guys moving 100 pounds at a lick up and down that hill. But I seen a cart, it's driven with a 12-volt motor. You can use a small battery, and yeah, it's chain driven to a live axle. I just got to pull the existing axle and install 2 pillow blocks where I can pass the shaft through it. I haven't dialed nothing in yet. It looks like a 3/4 cold roll shaft running through it, and put a sprocket on it, and put a small sprocket to a big sprocket on a live shaft up here. Very simple system. Yeah, real simple. So I told my son, computer engineer, I told him to start looking for this motor and a control, and all I need is a thumb control up on the handlebars where I can run this thing. You don't need reverse on it, just 1 speed forward, and we need to gear it accordingly. I think we go small to big. It's going to be perfect. We have to look at the motors. He's all cool on that, my son. So yeah, we're going to dial that in so Steve-O can work that. The guy, he's put what you want down there. On my other 2 actually all 4 locations along the waterfront, they don't care how many bees I put in there. Yeah, these are some good people, guys. I mean, you meet some good people with this, and it's kind of fun to get out, and of course they all want to chit chat when they see you. How are the bees doing? What's this doing? How do the bees do this? How do the bees do? And I just enjoy, it starts eating up your day a little bit, but I enjoy talking about bees so much that I don't mind taking as much time as they want to. I just kind of speed it up. I say, well, I got to get to the next yard. Oh yeah, you got to get going. Well, what about this or what? It's kind of fun to talk about bees, and people are so curious about them. How does it work? How does nature work? This and that. And I think right now, guys, what we need to do is have all of our leaders that are running for president and stuff to run this great country. We're going to have to pull them aside and say, if you had a biology course, we may have to send you over to Steve-O's bee world and get a biology course, because you really don't know male from female, and you really don't know what sex you are. But old Steve-O, the first thing he'll probably do for you is kick you right in the crotch. And then you'll realize immediately what sex you have, or what you are, right? Whether you got the JJ down there, or a set of nuts down there. You will instantly, once Steve-O kicks you in the crotch, you're going to automatically know what sex you are, and then we'll move on from there. See, that's how we'll start the whole thing, and then you'll start realizing how nature works. Yeah, because right now they're confused, guys. Let's face it, they're all confused, and it's going to be my job to straighten them out. And well, we just got to get them all out. We got to flush the toilet, guys. We got so many turd floaters in our government right now. It's just sickening. And I don't know if you watched yesterday, day before this, the little hearing with this goofball woman, this Secret Service woman. When you get done with this whole thing, you're going to go, huh, was this just a lone wolf trying to take out the man, or is this an inside job? They don't answer any questions. The whole investigation is corrupt. Oh, guys, we gotta flush the toilet here now. Yeah. Let me get my hands on that plunger, okay? That flusher lever. Let me get my hands on that thing. Most of these people need to be in prison for the corruption that's happening, okay? But thank God my main man, Donald, is okay. He's got a scarred ear, but yeah, every night, I got to in morning, I got to thank the man for giving me a day above ground, keeping my family healthy, keeping my bees healthy, so forth and so on. All right. So yeah, I'll keep you posted, guys. I see some good stuff coming in the future for Steve-O as far as the honey making business goes. I'm going to have good prices on my product, like I always have with my bees. And yeah, I'm going to be part of the solution, guys. I'm not going to be part of the problem. And I've told all of my honeybees, guys, when you're in these parks, you're going to be seeing, I told them, you're going to be seeing park rangers get up in their face, just like Maxine. Remember Maxine? If you see a Republican, get in their face and let them know they're not wanted. So I'm going to tell all my bees, I've had meetings with them, and they agree. They're going to aggravate the park rangers. They're not going to sting. I thought, don't sting them. No, no, no. Just aggravate them and give them the middle finger, okay? Be happy, guys. Be strong. We got to keep getting it on. I'll keep you posted. Bye-bye.